I don't wanna be down. I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be down.
Try not to get attached.
I don't wanna be found. I don't wanna be down.
Oh, you know, tired of this.
The affirmation is for you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Miana Michelle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Put on the post notification when you know I post another video. So, as you saw by the title of the video, this is going to be a middle school advice type video, okay? So I'll be giving you guys advice about like grades, friendships, you know, hygiene, just stuff I feel like if you're an incoming, you know, 6th grader or whatever, you can know. And even if you are, you know, middle school now, these tips can also help you with it. So yeah, so I just finished middle school. I'm gonna be a freshman now, so I'm just telling y'all things that I learned like throughout the year. I feel like I experienced and stuff like that, and like, you know, what I feel like I wish I was told before I got to the school or whatever. So I'm just gonna come on here and tell y'all some stuff, and I also did watch some like videos to give me inspo what I want to say. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I have my iPad here, which is where I wrote everything down. I don't know what order I'm going to go in. I think I'm probably going to go in the order I wrote down my stuff in, or whatever. But yeah. So here, is, let me enlarge it. So here, like, here's everything. So I have friendships, drama, grades, like relationships / boys, hygiene, and confidence. So that's what I have down, and that's what we're gonna go over unless I want to add something into the video. So the first thing I have on the list is friendships. So with friendships, honestly, friendships didn't really go hard. Like, it didn't go hard for me because like my mom had she didn't force me. But on the first day, there's this girl. She was riding my bus, and I was like, "Go talk to her, talk to her." Her mom was like, "Talk to her too." So we ended up like, I'm like, sorry, y'all, my sister had knocked on my door. But what I was saying was like, we had ended up just like, you know, being friends and like just be open for friendships, because there's people that I ended up like, I want to say bonding friendships, but like I ended up being cool with, or like, yeah, being cool with, because like I was kind of open or whatever. And this was during 6th grade year I'm talking about. And just be open. And I feel like there's nothing, like, everyone's scared, okay? Everyone's scared to make friends. It's 6th grade. Like, some people might know somebody. Like, some people might be going to the same school as their friend. But you're not always going to have the same class or, like, the same lunch. Because my school, 6th grade year, we all had the same lunch. Then when I went to 7th grade, they had split it up into A lunch and B lunch. But depending on how your school is, you might have the same lunch as them. But how my school is now, we have split lunches. So you might not even have the same classes or like lunch with them. So just be open to friendships. And like, also, this is good, y'all. Everyone's scared to make friends. And for me, my experience, I was really scared because I did not only switch schools, I switched like a whole different state. I didn't know anybody in that state except my family. But now I still live in the current state that I moved to, so I know people now. But yeah, just be open, and everyone is scared to make friends. You're not alone. And I feel like if you're like me and you don't like talking first, you're going to have to, girl. You're going to have to, because then you're just not going to like make friends or build those bonds. And I feel like if you're going to continue to be friends with them and stuff like that, and y'all end up going to high school, that bond could be even stronger. But yeah, just be open. But also, another thing is be careful on who you become friends with, because not everybody is your friend. And I learned that. I learned that before. It was in 6th grade too. I got very humbled in 6th grade. It was I still got humbled like all over the years, but I feel like 6th grade is like my biggest. I feel like I got humbled the most because it's great. But yeah, be careful who you become friends with, because not everyone is good for you, and not everyone is gonna have the good intentions with you, okay? And it's just like, I feel like it's always good to observe too, like around your surroundings, so you know how people act or whatever. Because like I said, not everyone is good for you, not everyone's a cup of tea, and that's okay. And you might not be someone's cup of tea, so don't feel upset or hurt if someone doesn't want to be your friend, because they just might not like you know, not certain, like, not saying not like you, but like, you know, they're just not like person you're like, you're just not like the person you're looking to a friend, or like somebody else might not be the person you're looking to a friend. And there's nothing wrong with having friends for specific things, like, oh, you want to have fun, you want to laugh or whatever, you have that friend. Oh, you want to be serious and talk to somebody about something, you have that friend for that. And also, don't be scared to end a friendship if it's not good for you. If you were, I'm not saying you're turning into a bad child, but if you were getting good grades and stuff, going to class all the time, not, you know, doing things that you wouldn't normally do, and you realize that your friend is the reason you're doing that, there's nothing wrong with cutting them off. It's not. Friendships come and go. Not, like I said, not everyone is for you. And like I said before, not everyone is your cup of tea. So I feel like if you realize that the person you're friends with isn't bettering you, but like worsening you or some sort, distance yourself. Or you could talk to them openly about it and be like, oh, I feel like that this friendship isn't good for me, whatever. And if they want to make it a big deal, this is also going to lead into drama. They make it a big deal, ignore it. Ignore it. Just do, simply. Because most of the time, they're, like I said, you're ending the friendship because you want to better yourself, okay? But that was the only thing I have for friendships. Moving on to drama. I feel like drama shouldn't... Drama is a big thing, especially in middle school. So I feel like it shouldn't be that, like, it should be a big category, but like, I feel like there's really nothing much to say because it's so easy to... Sorry for my background, y'all. But, okay, sorry for that. But like I was saying, I feel like drama isn't really like... It's very easy to avoid, okay? All you gotta do is mind your business. Like, honestly, like, if I could say anything, just mind your business. Please just mind your business because, in all honesty, it's not that hard to mind your business. It's not. But one thing is, try to stay away from it. If your friends are involved in it, you know, it's okay. They could tell you about it or whatever, but don't try to involve yourself into it. And if they try to involve you into it, please don't. Don't just tell them, no, you're not involving me into this. Leave me out of that. That's your problem. And like if you don't want to be in it, and if it's something like silly, like say somebody was talking about, I don't know. If it's something silly, I feel like just don't involve yourself, and don't let anybody else involve you unless it's something. I feel like nothing could justify like making yourself get involved, because like most of the time drama in middle school is dumb, and in high school is dumb. Drama in general is dumb, actually. And then also one big thing. I haven't fought my whole middle school, so yeah. But do not fight. Please don't. Do not fight. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. If you want to see a fight, okay, cool, but please don't instigate. Please don't, because you also could get in trouble for that too. Because I had recorded a fight and I had instigated and I got in trouble for it. It's not worth it. It's not. But I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit of like the favorite side, so I didn't get in big trouble. But usually people that instigate or record videos also get a consequence like the people that are fighting, okay? But like I said, please don't fight. Fighting is worthless. And most of the time I hear about somebody fighting, it's always something dumb, okay? It's probably never that serious to begin with. Probably never that serious at the end of it, okay? Just be mature about it. And if it's about somebody talking about you, let them talk, okay? Let them talk. And if you feel like you want to talk about that person, talk to somebody you trust, okay? Talk to somebody that you trust, because a lot of people are messy, okay? A lot of people are messy. And they're going to tell, because there's always that one person that's going to tell. It's always one boy or one girl, or one boy and one girl, okay? They're always going to tell. They're always going to want to instigate and rile people up. So don't be telling everybody the business and stuff like that. Tell one or two good friends that you know that you could trust, because at the end of the day, if you tell somebody and if you're telling everybody, it's gonna come back to the person, and then that's how That's how that back and forth stuff be happening. Especially when it's on the internet too, okay? Okay, just don't fight. Another thing that I put on here is don't let rumors control you. Don't let rumors control you. Like, nobody, not that I know of, nobody like, and I'm not trying to sound like that, like, no, oh, nobody talked about me, oh, I'm just so lovable, this and that. But from what I know, not a lot of people have talked to me that I know of, okay? Because somebody probably talked about me somewhere, because I have heard about someone talking about me. But, and yes, like, I have, like, okay, it was just one time where I went up to the girl because I was tired of her, okay? But don't let rumors control you. If someone's talking about you, ignore it, okay? And most of the time, if they saying something, it's probably a lie. Most of the time, they're just lying. They just trying to get something out of you. Don't do it, okay? Okay, so this is an art, okay? Don't mind my fingers because I'm mini talkies. But yeah, so basically, I want to add to this part of the clip or the segment or whatever. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, because that's what I forgot to add. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, because if someone, because the girl, she wasn't just spreading lies about me. She was talking about me, like, she was, like, calling me these names. She was, like, calling me ugly and all this other stuff. And I don't like that. I don't play that or whatever, right? Like, if you saying it and I just hear it once, but no, multiple people were telling me all this over and over again. So it's like, okay, so clearly we have an issue or whatever. And mind you, I didn't even know the girl for real. I really didn't. Like, we might have had, like, one conversation or two, but other than that, I didn't know her. So I'm like, how are you going to talk about me if I don't know you? Okay? So basically what I'm trying to say is don't be afraid to stick up for yourself, okay? And when I went up to her, I would just stick it up for myself. I'm like, don't talk about me, keep my name out your mouth, this and that. And I just like, after this, I don't want to hear nothing else or whatever, right? Because I don't know why you're spreading lies talking about me because I don't even know you, okay? And yes, I was angry. So it might have came out like I was trying to fight her, but I wasn't. I was just trying to move past the situation or whatever. But yeah, also another thing, don't drag it out. If after you have that talk or whatever, after you put them in their place or whatever, and they still want to talk about you, leave them alone, because clearly they're probably most likely jealous or something. And also, like I said, if they're calling you names, saying this and that about you, calling you ugly, remember, God made you in his perfect image, okay? So don't ever feel like you're ugly, this and that. And later on in the video, I'm gonna talk about confidence. But yeah, so that's basically what I just wanted to say. Don't be afraid to stick up for yourself, but just don't drag it out too long, because if you still drag it out or whatever, it's gonna become a bigger thing than it should be. But yeah, bye. Don't fall for it. Don't, just try not to give your energy into it, because most of the time they're lying. Or I just grew up like thinking, oh, they're just jealous of you or something like that. Or because I feel like most of the time somebody does talk about you in a rude way, and like, yeah, in a rude manner and stuff like that. They're just jealous of you, because why are you talking about the person when they have nothing to do with you, okay? You could just be minding your business, and someone could be hating on you, talking about you, this and that. But that's okay. But yeah, just don't let rumors control you. It could be about you and your friends or whatever. Just don't let rumors control you. Yes, you could talk to the person about it. If it's about you and somebody's friendship or relationship, talk to them about it. But like, is this true? I've been hearing this and that. But don't try to like, that's all I gotta say. Don't let it control you. Like, go to the person, try to be mature about it and stuff like that. And don't let people feed into you or whatever about it, because at the end of the day, is it even worth it to argue about? Is it even worth it about what's happening? And if if it is about a person, like say someone's talking about you or someone doesn't want to be your friend or something like that, just say somebody's saying something and then it comes back to you and you're like, oh, that's how you feel, whatever. Just leave it alone. Cut them off. That's all I gotta say. Okay? Like, most of the time, like I said, it's useless and don't. Okay, so for the next category is
Great.
so I feel like like middle school grades really don't count for real, like at all. They really don't. I feel like when you get to high school, that's when everything matters and counts and stuff like that. But grades, just try to keep them up. That's all I gotta say. Don't stress about it, because it's really not that hard, especially if you pay attention. If you pay attention in class, it's really not hard. It's not. It's really not. And then also, like, make sure that you're turning in your assignments and homework on time so you can maintain a good grade. And I feel like a good decent grade is like A's and C's, okay? Anything lower than a D, I feel like But I feel like if you just pay attention in class, like, yes, you could, like, if your friends in there, yes, you could, like, goof around or whatever, but not too much to the point where, like, you're failing your classes, you don't know what's going on. And also, always ask questions. If you're confused about something, always ask questions. Because that's the thing that I kind of struggle with, because, like, like I said, I really don't like talking. Like, I don't know, I just be nervous or whatever. But I really don't like talking or whatever like that. And also try to build a bond with the teachers too, so you won't feel, scared to ask them about stuff. Because most of the time, they're probably going to tell you, they're probably going to help you, whatever. And my school had, like, tutoring for, like, math, I think, but also they had, like, tutoring for, like, other stuff or whatever. But make sure if you're, like, struggling with something, try to go to the tutoring if your school does, like, have it for free. Try to go to the tutoring. And if not, I don't have, like, a free period, but, like, I had, like, this period or whatever where, like, we could catch up on work and stuff. Ask your teacher if you could go to that other teacher for help to ask them questions or whatever. Okay? And it's just, like, don't be afraid to ask for help and stuff. And like I said, the work's not even that hard if you pay attention and just ask questions. And then this is for, like, 8th graders. If you maintain good grades, like, the whole year, and, like, the teacher sees that, like, you're getting the, what is it called, algorithm, and, like, the lessons and stuff like that, and if you're getting good grades, you're doing good on the test, you're catching up with the work, right? You're paying attention, you're asking questions to help you and do that, you could get put into honors and AP classes for, the next year for high school or whatever. And that's what I'd like. I got put into some honors class. Actually, I got put in all honors classes. But all I really did was, like, I just maintain my grades, because I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I did not understand most of the stuff, especially in science. I did not understand a lot of my stuff. The only thing that I could say that I did really good in was math and social studies. But that's because, like, I paid more attention in those classes. But yeah, just pay attention, ask questions, maintain your grades, and turn in your homework, because that also makes your grades go down too if you don't turn in your homework. Because I know a few people that want to turn in their homework and their grades are bad. And whenever I didn't turn in my homework, my grades would it wouldn't go super low, but it affects your grades too. So make sure you're doing your homework. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all can cheat, y'all can use ChatGPT, I don't care. Just turn in your homework, because you're still going to get points for it, okay? Okay, so for the next category is, like, relationships and boys. So I know probably everyone around you probably finna start getting into relationships, whatever, or, like, if you're already in middle school, you already know people already in relationships, people already, oh, I like him, or I like her, whatever. Okay, don't get peer pressured into doing it, because it's really not all that. I'm not even gonna lie, especially middle school. Okay, so, and also, like, our brains are still developing, and we're growing. This is where we get into more of our, like, hormones and stuff like that. And usually, I'm not gonna say boys are the only dumb ones. Girls are dumb too, but boys, I don't know what they be having going on. Okay, so boys are dumb. That's all I gotta say. They are. But if you do end up getting into a relationship, it's probably not gonna last forever, especially middle school. Probably not. And I'm not saying it couldn't last. Yes, it could last a pretty long time, but you don't know for sure, okay? So try not to get attached too easily, because you're gonna wind up hurt, okay? You're gonna wind up hurt because you get too attached or whatever, and you're talking about we gonna get married, we gonna have kids. 11, 12, 13, 14. Talking about some man married and having kids. Don't get attached, okay? And also, like, when I keep an open mind, I don't mean have a roster and stuff like that. Don't be texting one boy and calling this other boy. No. When I mean keep an open mind, I mean, like, say, hey, you find this dude kind of cute, whatever. You could talk to him for a little bit, and if you don't think he's, good for you, you could be like, I I don't think we should talk anymore. Then you can move on to another dude. But also, please don't be out here like flaunting, like be like, oh, I be talking to him, I be talking to him. Don't do all that. And also, when I mean keep an open mind, like, don't have multiple talking stages. I feel like, I mean, you could do you, but I feel like I can't do I couldn't do all of that. That's just too much for me. But if that's for you, that's for you. But don't just settle on one boy. Don't settle on one boy. And when I mean don't settle on one boy, I don't mean be like cheating on him, talk to other dudes while you're in a relationship. I just mean like I said, y'all probably not gonna last forever, okay? Probably not. I'm not saying, that could happen, because my teacher, well, my old teacher now, she has been with her boyfriend from 8th grade since, she was with her boyfriend in 8th grade, and now they're married and stuff like that. So I'm not saying stuff like that can happen. It's just like, most of the time that doesn't. Another thing, just keep on my mind, because you also still have high school. That's what I put down. That's what I say. Because you also still have high school. And when you get to high school, it's a much bigger environment and more people. Okay? Another thing is try to keep things slow. Don't move too fast. Like, be friends first. And if you catch feelings for the dude, y'all can have a talking stage for quite a little while. Then, if he says, you want to be my girlfriend or something like that, like he's feeling, like if he likes you too and he asks, do you want to be my girlfriend? Then yeah. But when y'all get in a relationship, don't move too fast. Like, because I'm telling you, these dudes gonna tell you that they love you, like, in 3 days in a relationship. Try not to move too fast. Don't just try to move things slow. Don't go too fast. This and that. Okay. This also goes with drama. Do not fight over a boy. Please don't. Please, I'm begging you, please don't. If that's what y'all want to do, go ahead. But please don't fight over a boy, because you're gonna look dumb. Because whole time the dude probably don't even want you or the girl that you're fighting, and he probably want a whole other girl. Or he's not gonna pick you in the end. And if he does, congratulations. But he's not. After a while, he's probably gonna leave. Just don't fight over the boy. Don't let him tell you anything else. Don't let him put your worth down. Put your confidence down and stuff like that. Don't make it don't let him think that he has control over you. Okay? Okay. And the last thing I have for relationships / sports is keep your relationship private. Don't be telling all y'all business. If y'all have a fight or something like that, or an argument, tell only your close friends that you know that you could trust, okay? And like I said, it's good to have 1 or 2 good close friends. You could have 3, but, and like I said, you could have certain friends for certain stuff too, okay? But just keep your relationship private, because if it's out in the open, people gonna spread rumors about it, and people gonna try to ruin it, this and that, because you never know people's mindset, okay? They could be praying on y'all downfall the whole time. It could even be your own friends too. It really can. But just remember that try to keep your relationship private. Don't be telling everybody your business. Be like, oh, we was fighting because da da da. Oh, he was on the phone with another girl, da da da. Don't be telling everybody, because somebody gonna end up hurt. It's either gonna be you or him or both of y'all. Okay, so for the next category is going to be hygiene. I'm telling you, not everybody, because there are people that are clean, but you gonna smell must everywhere you go, especially if you are gonna have gym, but especially during gym, okay? And I'm not saying that it's always the boys, because it be girls too that be stinking too. It's usually the dudes that stink, okay? But always make sure to keep an extra deodorant on you. It doesn't matter. Just keep an extra deodorant on you. If you don't have gym that semester, still keep extra deodorant on you, because you don't know what you're going to be doing that day. You don't know. And you're growing into your body, hormones and stuff like that. So it's always good to make sure that you have deodorant on or on you. Say you forgot to put deodorant on at home. You have it in your bag. And that goes into the other thing I have on hygiene. Keep an emergency kit, okay? Keep an emergency kit. So have like a small little lotion, small perfume, whatever you can, right? A small deodorant thing, tampons, pads, or whatever you prefer. And also make sure to get wipes for when you on your menstrual cycle, because I feel like that's good too, instead of using the toilet paper at your school, because usually that toilet paper be hard and it just be keep it some wipes. And then also get like a good unscented or like Pacific wash for your private area, okay? And make sure it's for you. Like, if you use it and it's not good for you, try to switch another one. Just find one that's good for you and stuff like that, because like I said, you're growing into your hormones and stuff like that. So find a good unscented, because if y'all use scented, it's gonna start burning down there and that's not good. You need unscented. Also, make sure to, if you like to smell good, if you're like a really girly girl or something like that, find you a good perfume, like, that's good for you, because, like, everybody, like, perfume smells different on everybody. Like, not every perfume smells good on everybody. So find a good fragrance that you feel like smells good and that smells good on you. Because me, I love vanilla scents, and I feel like vanilla sits well on me. So that's what I mostly wear. But yeah, just find a good little, mist or regular, like, an actual perfume that smells good on you. So good, like, perfumes that I recommend is, like, Victoria's Secret perfumes and Bath & Body Works. So that's where I mostly get all my perfumes anyway. But if you do like vanilla scents, there is like the Ariana Grande Mod, I think. Vanilla Mod or Mod, I don't know. And then another one is the Billie Eilish perfume. I really want the Billie Eilish perfume. And then some good like deodorant is like Dove. Well, I only use Dove. I can't think of anything else. But it's Dove. But that's it for hygiene. Now it's time for our last category. Oh my gosh. For our last category is confidence. So I decided to I feel like I saved this for the best for last, because confidence is a big thing throughout your middle school and high school years, but we're focusing on middle school. I haven't experienced high school yet, so your girl is scared. But hold on, let me put some lip gloss on because my lips getting dry. For confidence, I feel like it all depends on you, okay? But the first thing I put on here was so if people are hold on, I said that. If people are talking bad about you, talking down on you, this and that, try to ignore them. And most of the time, they're wrong. Okay? Try to ignore them, and if you can't, and if you already deal with bad confidence, I feel like this is going to the other stuff that I put down. If you have bad confidence already, I feel like daily affirmations can help that. Find you a good daily affirmations thing on Pinterest, or you could come up with your own, or you could look for ideas on Pinterest. It doesn't matter. Just find a good daily affirmations for you, okay? And also, some good affirmations are in the Bible too. That's where I got some of my, affirmations from the Bible. But just find you a good affirmation, like good affirmations that are for you and stuff like that, and do them every day. And also another thing is fake it until you make it, okay? Fake the confidence until you make it, because no one's going to know if the confidence is real or fake, because they don't know how you feel. They can't read your mind or nothing. The only person that's going to know if it's real or not is you. So fake it until you make it. You don't have to be, I'm the prettiest girl, this and that. You could be little by little. You can just look at yourself, I look cute today. I really like how I did my hair today. Ooh, this looks good on me. Just little stuff like that. Don't be rude to yourself. Don't be like, I look so ugly. Don't do that, because that's also going to make your confidence go down by you saying rude stuff to yourself as well. Also, I feel like being yourself also helps your confidence too, because maybe somebody can compliment how you act, be like, I love your personality, you're so funny, or something like that, or be like, just compliment how you act and stuff like that. And also another thing that helps with confidence is say you're in a friendship or in a relationship and you're getting talked down on or whatever, never settle for less, okay? Especially if you're already dealing with bad confidence. If they're treating you bad, making you rethink how you should, making you rethink how you view yourself, and you view yourself bad, just cut it off. Never settle for less. I just feel like, you know, you're beautiful just the way you are. God created you the way you are, and God created you in his beautiful image. But yeah, that is all for middle school advice. If y'all want me to answer any more, y'all could comment down below any questions or whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and put on the post notification when you know I post. Wait, hold on. Make sure to put on the post notification so you know when I post another video. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.